Hi guys! So I'm here today with kind of an updates video. I made quite a few changes to my room. Well, not my room, it's kind of like my pet room. And I thought I'd show you guys. We changed around pretty much everything. So it's totally new. And yeah, I'm really loving it. So I thought I'd update you guys with that. And along the way, I'll probably just give you a few updates, ramble, that type of thing. Dotski's just here. She's not doing too well. She's actually back to the exact weight she was when we brought her to the vet, which is, let me just get the book. It's approximately 0.83 kilograms, I think that is, or, yeah, 0.83 kilograms. Sorry, I was just, if you can see, I just have the book thing. So I was just checking. But yeah, that's pretty low. You can feel her bones, and she actually did gain a lot of weight, but she's just like lost it all, which isn't really great. She's still eating. She's still hanging in there. Definitely not as good as she was before, though. She was up to, I think, at her most, like she was up into the 900s, that type of thing. So she definitely did improve, but she's back to where she started, so I'm trying to feed her more and more each day and just get her constantly eating. It takes her a long time to eat, so I just have this little area set up. She just has some fleece. She has some of her dried veg medley. She gets fed that freely. One of these KT, yeah, it's by KT, carrot nibblers, which she loves those. She just has a little water bottle for her and her little green serving plate. So that's Dot. Okay, so now I'll get on to the cage changes. We did do quite a big drastic change, me and my mom, this weekend. So I don't know if you guys can tell. You could probably refer back to my pet room tour because my cages were like how I'm describing. But the cages were right here, the guinea pig cages, and they went along this whole wall. But now they're actually on the opposite side. So they're over here. And they are bigger than what they used to. I like the cages better here, and I like the shape they're in more because, well, I'll explain that when I'm doing the cage tour, but that's what they're looking like. And Toffee's cage used to be right here with Dumpling on top of it, but now Toffee's cage is on the opposite corner over here. So Toffee's is kind of right beside my dresser, and Dumpling is over here. So, that's kind of like how I wanted to put Dumpling on the ground. That's kind of what made this whole change happen. So, I'll get to that in a minute. First, I'm going to give you quick cage tours of the guinea pig's cage. Okay, so Dot, Marble, and Cow now have a 3x3 CNC cage. You're probably wondering how I determined that since it's pretty irregular shaped. But if you can see, if you move this 1x1 extension over to here, you would have exactly 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, if you count. So it's kind of like a square, but it's not really a square. So their cage is, I like it. I think it's fun. I do like having L-shaped cages like Charlotte and Truffles and these guys, if you take off that, because I think it's more important for them to get like a wider amount of space rather than just getting like a really narrow cage, which is what like the, like a 2x4 or 2x5. I don't know, I don't really like it because it's just so narrow, whereas this is just kind of like open space that they can run around, and they seem to be more active. So over here we just have the Snuggle Sack from Picky Pigs, which the pets are really liking now, especially these guys, Cow and Marble, because it's getting colder here now, so they seem to be enjoying that. And they just have some tunnels, a stuffed animal, food dish, some assorted toys. They have their shoe rack, and then over here, I like to call it Marble's Den, since Marble absolutely loves it. It's just a little 1x1 extension that we just put a fleece blanket with another little bed underneath it, and Marble loves to snuggle up in there. And then over here, we just have their hay part. And their water bottle's over here. And if you're wondering, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but I did well, my mom actually came up with this idea. We put the brick inside of this little dish that came with my scale for the guinea pigs because the water bottle was leaking really, really badly. It's not actually the water bottle, it's Cow who does this. Cow, there's certain guinea pigs who, I don't know, that don't know really how to drink out of a water bottle properly. They kind of just play with the little ball inside of the tube. And that's what Cow seems to do. She lets out more water than she actually takes in. So that's kind of the culprit for the leaking. So pretty much when it leaks, if it's not absorbed by the brick, it just falls into the dish. And I usually have to change that dish every second day. So I have to change it quite frequently, but it stops the fleece from getting like wet. So it's a really good idea. Okay, so Charlotte and Truffles have a 2x5 CNC cage, or a 2x4 with a 2x1 extension, whatever you want to call it. So over here they have their hay rack. They have a little stuffed animal, a little pillow, pellet dish, some willow chews, a garland chew. They have this little dog cat bed thing, which Truffles really, really likes. That little ladder bridge, which is featured in my latest haul. That little homemade toy, stuffed animal, an igloo, and then they have another stuffed animal and their water bottle. Now, I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but this is like a really big water bottle. This is actually the water bottle that I said I really didn't have any use for. So I was going to return it, because since someone in the description said, oh, you should return it, right? So I was like, oh, that's a good idea, get my money back. But I'm really glad that I didn't, because it actually came in handy, because this is the water bottle that I have to use now. What pretty much happened was I broke the other water bottle. I don't know how I broke a plastic water bottle. This is a reason why I don't get glass water bottles. I would shatter them, and they're really expensive. So it's it'd kind of be a waste of money if I can break plastic ones. I just dropped it in the bathroom when it was full of water, and this bottom part right here, the plastic, it just sliced. And I didn't even know what was wrong when I was holding it up. I thought something was wrong with the nozzle, but I actually completely sliced the plastic. So that was no good. It had to be thrown out. And which really sucks is it was one of my new ones. So it was pretty new, and it was $8. But I'm now using this one. Again, these water bottles are really great. And this one doesn't leak at all. The guinea pigs can drink out of it. Great. It's kind of big. I don't really like that about it because it's kind of chunky to carry around and pour out, fill up, that type of thing. But it's still really great. So that's my water bottle update. Oh, and they also have this Himalayan salt on a rope, which is so good. I really, really recommend this because my guinea pigs, especially Charlotte and Truffles, love this. They have gnawed it to pieces, and they love just licking on it. So I would definitely recommend that. It's only $1.99, so it's really cheap too. Okay, so beside their cage, don't mind that noise in the background. That's Toffee shredding newspaper. I have my box of hay with rabbit guinea pig pellets, my lamp, homemade toys, trade items, all that junk, garbage can. Then over here, I have my 3-drawer set, which keeps a lot of my supplies in it. Playpen, hamster food, hamster ball. I actually don't use my hamster ball very often because Dumpling doesn't seem to really like it. But yeah, and then over here I have Dumpling's cage. Now Dumpling used to be on top of Toffee's cage, but since Toffee's cage is wire, they just had a foam mat, that green one over there, on top of it to support the cage. And when Dumpling used to run at night, it used to really spook Toffee. I just noticed that, probably in the last week. Toffee would be thumping during the night, and I have to get up, see why he's thumping. And it was because he was kind of spooked out by Dumpling's wheel. And also, it made his water bottle leak really badly as well, which wet all the bedding, and I'd have to be taking it out each night when I did him. Or not did him, gave him food, gave him water, that type of thing. And yeah, it was just really, really annoying. So it's not doing that anymore, so I think it's good. I just cleaned Dumpling's cage. It's pretty nice. Since the duct tape, since it was really hot, the duct tape kind of fell off, and so we had to replace it. So I just created this little thing. It's the same thing that was down here, except it's more like a sign now. It's not sticky at the back, and just taped it onto the top. So that's what his cage looks like. And now over here I have all of my treats. So, sorry about that. But up here I have some of my hamster treats, then some unopened treats. Then under here I have all hamster treats. Then over here I have my veggie bowls and guinea pig rabbit treats. And then under here I have some extra toys, toilet paper for Toffee to chew on, puzzle playground, that type of thing. And then that leads over here, which is Toffee's cage with his little hedgehog friend and his litter box over there. Toffee's cage has changed around a bit. I think I may do a cage tour. I do actually have a cage tour that I filmed a while back when I was sick, and I may post that before that, but that's not really an updated cage tour, so I may give like another updated cage tour in like 2 weeks or so. But yeah, it's not really changed around, but his litter box is now at the front instead of at the back, and that type of thing. So that's really it, I think. If you see what I mean, there's Marble. Hey, I got a little piggy who's tired. Marble loves those little sacks. I'm actually thinking of getting another one because I really like Piggy Pig's snuggle sacks. I think they're really well made and they're really cozy. So I'm thinking I might get them one for Christmas. Not like a custom order or anything, but probably just like from the store, you know, it's already made, and just pick them up one. And I'm also thinking of getting Charlotte and Truffles some, well, not some, but like one, what are they called, like Cuddle Cup, that type of thing, because they really seem to like those. I think that's about it with all the updates and things. I'm hoping to get a few more videos up. I haven't really been uploading very many videos other than on the weekends. Like, I filmed a few, but I haven't fully like edited them and that type of thing, so I don't know. I'm going to try and get back onto a video making schedule, but yeah, that's really it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.